really hard is the harder when all the incisal colors are there, you know. It's something that 6 months of follow-up, 1 year of follow-up. You see, everything is using our final restoration. We place our PMMA. Then the doctor reprep and take the intraoral impression with the iTero scanner. You see, everything works from the same design. Now it's time to jump from PMMA to ceramic. So we talked with the patient, and the patient, you know, did some small changes. So we did the small changes, and we, in that case, we mill the wax, then we press. You see, we create the concavity. We create our buccal anatomy. This is the day of the try-in. This is a month of follow-up, 3 months of follow-up, 6 months of follow-up, 1 year of follow-up. But you see, everything is using the same technique, the same concept. Do the wax, press, and then fill the spaces with the lingual spaces with some stain and then some ceramic. Okay, this is the publication we did twice with Lapline. This is, you can see this amazing restoration that we received. You know, everything was super the adaptation was, the fit was super bad, the adaptation was super bad, the gums are, you know, in bad shape. So doctor removed everything, put new temporaries, and then send everything to me. You know, he sent me all the picture with the color. You know, we wax, we press, and we start doing the same. You see, filling the concavity. See, you can see the translucency that we can create from palatal. You know, it's really important that you guys work with a nice wax, because some waxes are more crystallized than the other ones. You know, I find out that the Geo one is really soft, really nice. So we can take the carver and go from the palatal side, and you can leave a nice surface. And then when you press, it's really the material is really easy to organize and follow the you know, they have a good copy of anatomy and everything. It's really nice. So you can see the translucency. This is really important. It's really important that you calibrate your wax before you press, because then it's dangerous going to any instrument to try to calibrate, because, you know, the material is, Emax is really hard in that stage. So it's really important to calibrate the wax before you guys press. So this is the case 6 months later. We can see here the texture, all the anatomy. You know, it's something soft. It's something that break the incisal edge and make everything non-monolithic. It's like create the 3D effect. Okay, this is the case. We can see the integration in the soft tissue. And big cases, we can do the same. You know, for the implant cases, we can do the same. We can do, let me check my timer, because I need to see how we are. This is something really important. You know, we can apply the technique in different ways. So this is the way that we receive this patient. He did the impression directly to the implant. And, you know, we normally do, for this kind of cases, we do a prototype. We do a prototype because we want to know where we need to go, where we go. Okay, so in that prototype, we can show the patient, we can show the doctor that we need to use some components that bring the angulation a little bit lingual, like a multi-unit. So we go back to the lab, we change the plan, we use some multi-units, and now we can see in the software that we can have all our screw holes in a little bit palatal. So in that way, we can make a new prototype. We can make a new prototype, send it to the try-in, and once everything is fine, once the patient approves everything, we go to the CAD-CAM again, and we mill the zirconia frame, and we do cuspid to cuspid, premolar to premolar, single IMAX crowns. Okay, so we have the frame, we have the wax, then we have the zirconia frame done. This is pre-tau. Then we start doing our wax, our pink ceramic buildup, you know, little by little. Then we press our IMAX crowns, and now we have everything done buccally. You see, we have our contours, our color. When we are happy with the colors, and of course we already have some internal characteristic in the scoop area, and you can see the translucency we can create with the calibration of the wax. Now we are focusing more in that, and now we already fill all the spaces with different ceramic. We glue in that time, we glue the crowns directly to the zirconia, and we use that glycerin liquid around the margins to avoid some discoloration of the cement later on. So you can see the vitality of the restorations with the scoop technique. You can see some movements, you can see some translucency, some crack lines, some different colors in the incisal part. And this is the case in the mouth. Using 95% monolithic crown and a little bit of ceramic in the lingual incisal portion. Okay, but the important tip here is you need to use the same colors with ceramic that you use in stains, so you can create movement. Okay, this is another view of the picture. This is the restorations on different movement, different positions. Teeth looks individual. Okay, but let's say that you know, make a big case is kind of not easy, but it's really hard. It's less harder than make a single crowns. So this is a tooth that, you know, have a root reabsorption, and doctor places the implant, then doctor places try to take the impression and try to take the color. But you know, for me, that part of the color is wrong, because he already manipulated the tooth, so he already manipulated the mouth. So for me, that color is wrong, because the teeth at this point is dry. So I try to explain to the doctor, but you know, anyway, we make the crown, we try to match with the color he sent to us. Of course, we follow all the protocols to follow and to capture whatever we need to do to give him whatever he needs to do. So this is all the great job he did with his temporary, and this is our crown over our zirconia abutment. You see some different colors in the scoop portion. Then we follow all the things with our enamels, and this is the trying of the crown. You see, it's a little bit light, so yeah, in that way we confirm that the picture he took was wrong, because you know, sometimes the colors get down in color, and when in chroma, half shape or one shape. So we need to be careful with that when we take colors. So this is our final crown later on. So, and you see, you know, the gum level is a little bit high, but you know, you can see if you pick the right ingot, if you do a nice technique of the stratification, you can get really close to the natural teeth. Okay. This is another central. He did all his job, really nice job. You know, give me the information of his soft tissue. We did a try-in, the same problem. We did a try-in, everything was a little bit light. because you know I think the technique of take the color is really sensitive. And then we modified the tooth, and this is the day of the delivery. We can see the integration of our single crown in the mouth, you know, different angles. You can see all the incisal movement, all the incisal colors are there, you know. Is something that is something that we need to learn, how we pick the right ingot to be and stay close to the single restoration. Like I said before, make 6 veneers or 8 veneers is kind of easy, but when you need to match one tooth and don't do the build-up in the way we normally do, using 13, 14 powders, is really hard. But we can do it. We can do it if we have a good eye. If we train the eye, we can get nice results. This is another nice case, you know, reabsorption. This is from my friend from Juan Delgado from Mexico. You know, he did a nice job in the surgery with his surgeon. You know, clean protocols, clean procedures. He placed the implants. He put the bone graft. Then he used his own teeth like a temporary. That is the best temporary ever. Then he, you know, he did the retrofit over his abutment, and then they let everything heal. And look that him take the picture before he removed the temporary. So this is the right moment to take the color. Not once you remove the temporary, because once you remove the temporary, patient has at least 5-10 minutes with his mouth open and the teeth get dry. So you need to do it in that moment. So what happened now? Now we have the polarized picture. He sent me all the information because, you know, we are working from distance. We're working from Mexico to Miami. So he does the indirect technique to capture the soft tissue emergence profile. Once he captured the profile, he goes to the mouth, plays the impression copying, and then he took the impression. He sent me everything to me. You know, this is the original model. This is model number 1. You see, you can see the geo wax here in our model. I do normally 2 models. One is for delivery the crown, and second is for do our dirty job, because, you know, we do dirty job in the lab. We do shaping, we do scarping, we do whatever we need to do. Okay, then we press. You see, we can do our nice anatomy, our nice contours, following the tooth that we need to copy. Now we have the press, we have the fitting. You see, we can do little by little. We do, you know, at this point was long time ago that I did this case. So at that point we are doing little by little, you know, with nice instrument like a lentil shape, little by little. I've been doing my concavity calibration, doing the calibration until I get the point that I like. This is our stain technique. So we control with our polarized camera from a smile line. We calibrate the polarized effects that they give me in his picture, and then we start using some coloring. You know, this tooth has a special characteristic from palatal, so we use the material that is from Sasha Hine, that you mix the liquid with the ceramic, and you can see the real color in the ceramic. So we use that technique too, and you can see here in the incisal edge of the central, you can see the yellow color. And then this is the crown glazed. And of course, I sent 2 crowns to him to Mexico because, you know, we are in distance. So I made 2 crowns and I sent 2 crowns to him. He did the cementation, and this is the crown in the mouth. Okay, this is the scoop technique crown in the mouth. This is the polarized picture. This is our 1 year control crown. Okay. So, you know, little by little, we are start developing the technique, doing nice cases, and showing our industry that the technique works. Because, you know, sometimes you create people doesn't believe that different techniques works like something that we are been doing for so many years. So this is a really important case that is the wife of one dentist that I worked with me for several years, and he tried to maintain her teeth in the mouth for years and years, doing composite here, composite there. But you know what? The tooth has a big root reabsorption, some big lesions. So he decided to place an implant. So this is the day that I meet her in the second stage. Okay, this is not the right time to pick the color because the mouth is already exposed, opening the soft tissue. So it's not the right place it's not the right moment to take the color. So in that case, we use a ImaxCAD abutment, and you know, it's a nice technique because everything fits 100% between each, you know, in tie base with the block fit perfectly. So we use the scan body to tell the software that what kind of a implant we are using. We mill the abutment, then we go back to the patient. This is the day that we need to take the color because everything is fresh and stable. Then we remove the temporary. We try, you know, this is a academic picture. You know, this is not the right shape of the abutment. This is only for a teaching purpose, to show the picture how looks the block before crystallization. Okay. This is the abutment already crystallized. We cement the abutment over the T-base using multi-link implant cement. Then we use our famous wax. You know, we normally like to use the wax that is for margin, the red one, the red one, to cover our base of the tooth. You know, the first layer of the wax, we use the geo red. Okay, and on top, you know, for us it's more like a more flexible, and then we use the gray one. We use the gray one to do the final contour. Okay, and we seal the margin with the red one too. Then we press. You know, the fit is really good. So we can see the emergence profile of the abutment. We can see the fit of the crown. We can see all the characteristics that we place from palatal of the tooth. We can see the buccal. You can see, guys, there the buccal characteristics, the crack lines, all the effects that we need to match the tooth, because the tooth is really hard. We can see the emergence profile too, and we can see here all the crown is already done. The crown here is already done. Here in our model, here is the tooth that we need to match, right? This is the abutment in place, and this is our final crown. Okay, so this is something that you need to pick the right ingot. No, because it's anterior case, everybody use HT, because everybody assume that HT means translucency and it's aesthetic. No, is for me it's the opposite. You know, HT is a block that I use only for onlays because they need to absorb the concavity of the tooth. I use different materials to do my aesthetic cases. I never use HT to make my anterior cases. I use LT, I use MT, I use multi. Multi is amazing block. But you know, it's a sensitive technique. Like when we build ceramic, you know, I built ceramic for 15 years. That's why I have my eye training in color and what I need to use, what I don't need to use. So check. You know, this is a difficult case that I did with a crown that is 95% monolithic crown, and I did all my movement with different colors and different ceramics. But you know, is a ingot selection. Ingot selection is really really important. So you can see another view of the crown. You know, it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but it's a difficult case. It's a tough case. I can guarantee that if we build this crown, we need to do it like 2-3 times to get close to the original color. So guys, this is my engine. This is my engine. This is my family. This is something that I respect. I respect, that I love, because it's the people that I always miss when I travel, when I always out of the home teaching. So I respect them a lot, because you know they are always with his arms open to receive me when I come back to all of my training or whatever I do for work. So this is my family. This is everybody. This is, you know, we are 5. We have 3 teenagers. So we have a busy life, because you know I show this picture because sometimes people believe that we have different life than everybody, and we have the same life, plus our travels, plus our lectures, right, Manfred? So it's a, you know, we have a busy life, but you know we enjoy it. We enjoy to share with everybody what we do. That, you know, we try to do something good. So I need to thank everybody to join us tonight, and I wanna leave my presentation with a nice video that we make with the picture with Carlos Ayala. You can see there some geo wax too. So Manfred, thank you for the opportunity, and we keep in touch, okay?
Yeah, thank you. It was very interesting